When I was a kid or in my teens growing up, I used to hear the street Carlin over
Oh,
there in Geer Hood. Did you live anywhere?
I lived on the other side.
You lived on it.
I lived on West Haven.
And was it really the active block for the hood over there?
Absolutely, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put it like this. Because I didn't start serving over there, I started serving over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Going over there trying to serve, me personally, I didn't have the same action at getting it off on Carlin as I had it over here. And that's why I kept my hand over here, because that was wild and crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like Carlin is the wildest block I ever been on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember in my era, right, when we used to stand on Carlin, every car that hit the block, dudes was already aiming at them cars, homie. You see what I'm saying? When them cars come down the street, you already looking for if the windows is down or what, if the lights is off, and that's the only, so that was gang banging. This over here wasn't gang banging. You dig what I'm saying? It was like shit had went up a notch. You dig what I'm saying? And that's what it was. It was definitely a notorious block.
Now, what year was this on Carlin?
83, 84, 85. You see what I'm saying? I moved, as a matter of fact, in 85, I went to the boys, I went to a boys' home in 1985. You see what I'm saying? I juvenile hall, went to the boys, went to a placement, and then I AWOL'd from placement when I turned 18. So that's when I left from over there is 85. And then 86, I went to prison as soon as I came out of the placement.
So when you went to prison, you went as a Geer Gang Crip?
Absolutely.
You didn't push the Gramercy Street?
Okay. No, I was already gangbanging.
Okay. And when you was on Carlin in 83, right? Geer was a relatively new Crip gang at the time, right?
Well, people say that, you know what I'm saying? And see, I'm not an original Geer Gang Crip member, right? When I used to talk to the homies about when Geer came out, they was like 1977. You see what I'm saying? And the homie Big Ace Rat, you know what I'm saying? Donald, I spoke to him personally about it, you know what I'm saying? And I believe that's what I was said, 1977.
Well, that's 6 years in. If you on the block 83, 84, then that means they've been around 6
They've been around,
years.
Yeah, they already established, bro.
Now, this probably happened after your time, but when did the 18th Street start? I guess the Smiley Drive were the first ones over there?
Yeah.
When did they start kind of making a name for themselves in the same area where Geer was claiming?
Probably towards the latter end of the 80s. Towards the latter end of the 80s. And this is my experience, and I'm telling you, Allah's my witness. I witnessed a bunch of my homeboys knock 18th Streets out on Smiley, on Geer, on Carlin, on West Haven. You dig what I'm saying? And I can name names, you know what I'm saying? I know Crow used to have a weed spot. Little dude named Babyface, he was a little dude. It was a black dude named Smokey. It was another dude that he was gonna be from Geer, but he became Big Oso it was a black dude from 18th Street. Bandit. Anyway.
Wait, was Bandit black?
No, I don't think Bandit was black. Okay. No.
But they had quite a few black.
There was a couple of black 18th Streets over there. Rocky. There was a dude named Rocky from 18th Street over there.
Okay, so how was the relationship between Geer and 18 when you first got over there?
When I first got over there, it wasn't no beef. It was no beef. There were initial skirmishes. There were squabbles, here and there, but it wasn't a beef where nobody was crossing each other's hood out or that wasn't happening yet. Yeah.
I guess when you got to prison, when you came home from prison in 90, it started.
It had started.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had started.
And do you know kind of what kicked that off to where it took it to the next level?
I do not. You know what I'm saying? I can't say what escalated it. It's probably had to do with something with the drug trade.
Probably. I remember driving through there about maybe 10, 15 years ago, and I saw some 18th Street graffiti, and it had something, it said like, fuck Geer, fuck niggas on the wall. It got racial.
Yeah, well, that's what they're going to do. They're going to take it to that level because, what else can they do? That's the next level to take it to.
Now, if you go through there now, it don't seem like there's too many blacks that live there at all.
Probably not. I haven't been over there well, when I came home from prison in 2004, I went over there to meet with my homie Lil Top. You you know what I'm saying, just to go meet with him, you know what I'm saying, and pulled up on the block. But that was the last time I think I've been over there.
Okay.
Yeah. See, when I came home, I had already been Muslim for years. Like, I started studying Islam in 1988. So a lot of what the continuation of my dumb shit in the 80s, it was a spillover. But I was already kind of gravitating and trying to grow out of that stuff, man, you know. But yeah, I was active though, you know. I was definitely active, and I definitely, you know, represented it in the penitentiary, and I definitely got it on my record, and you can look it up, and I definitely did shoot program time behind it, and I was in riots behind it. So, you know, that's just part of growing up, man. What it is.
Did you ever bump into any of these 18 streeters in prison that lived in the
Yep,
in the hood?
a couple of them. Yeah, a couple of them, and they didn't have no problems. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, but see, when I went in '86, you know, it was a couple of them that I ran across. You know what I'm saying? But we wasn't kicking it. You know what I'm saying? It was like we see each other. You know what I'm saying? And keep it moving, because, you know, in prison, Serenos is doing their thing, and, you know, we doing our thing.
Now, if you was to talk to the 18 streeter today and get the history from them, they would claim that they ran the Geer Gangs out of the hood.
You know, people can say what they want to say, but I know it's still Geer Gangs, you know what I'm saying? I think people had already moved up out of the neighborhoods. The gentrification, you got to understand the dynamics of what crack cocaine did to our community. That's like I was telling the brother earlier. I feel terrible about how many people lost their houses. You dig what I'm saying? And had to move, you know? I think it was more a lot of that than them actually running somebody. All right. All right now. I think it was a lot more of that than them running us off. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no recollection of that.